Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Kiljaedas. How's it going? So, it is time once again. It is New Year's. If you look back at New Year's, what are some things that were good? What things were bad? What things would you wish to change? Now, granted, it has been it's been a bit of an up and down year for me. Um, Especially with my private life, I won't get into that very much. But of course, one good thing about 2019 is the trip to Japan and also a trip to Indonesia to meet well, basically the trip to Japan and then the trip to meet my girlfriend. Wonderful time. I enjoyed it immensely. What about you guys? So unfortunately, this is where I can list some stuff and everything. And sure enough, when I list all of my sports teams, unfortunately, when it comes to the 2019 year, it was a bad year for my sports teams. No team, including Manchester United, they didn't even win a freaking title at all. So there's that. But yeah, now pretty much I see 2019 as a great year and everything. It's definitely a new year, and things have changed and everything. So let's go ahead. Let's get to my New Year's toast. Basically, what I do for my New Year's toast is I have a list here on my phone and everything. It's all of basically the celebrities that have left us, and especially the celebrities that had an impact on basically about who I am and everything. Whether it be from movies, music, whatever, that is what I'm doing. So so let's go ahead and start it off. So first toast goes to Neil Innes. He was a comedian and musician that collaborated a lot with Monty Python and everything with their various stuff. Second is Claudine Auger. She was the Bond girl Domino in Thunderball. And I love my James Bond, and any kind of James Bond girl is that James Bond girl or James Bond actor. Yeah. So we also have Carol Spinney. Carol Spinney was the actor, one of the voice actors that did Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch in Sesame Street. As a kid, I did watch Sesame Street, and that's a big one for me. Especially with Oscar the Grouch, just because I seem to, when I get the more and more I get older, the more grouchy I get, I guess. All right, moving on to John Witherspoon. John Witherspoon was an actor. He did all the Friday movies. I love the Friday movies a lot. I'd see him go. And it was Sam Brobick. Sam. The next one is Sam Bobrick, who was the creator of Saved by the Bell, and everything. So I remember Saved by the Bell when I was a kid and everything. I thought it was a fun show to watch. We also have Larry Junstrom. He was He was one of the founding members of Leonard Skinner. Of course, Leonard Skinner was an awesome band that played. One song I didn't like. There was one song I did not like at all. I'm not going to mention it because then the song will get stuck in my head. We also have a toast to Karen Pendleton. She was an original Mouseketeer. I remember back in the days, they used to broadcast the old Mouseketeer, Mouseketeer episodes and everything on the Disney Channel. So, yeah. The next toast is to Rob Garrison. He was Tommy in the Karate Kid movies and everything. It's sad to see him go, especially when Cobra Kai got start kicking off. It's like, holy crap, you know. We also toast to Rick Ocasek. I hope I said that. I hope I said his name right. Lead singer of the Cars and everything. You got just what I needed. Comes to mind. That was always a nice song and everything. The next one, the next toast is to Eddie Money, the singer for I Got 2 Tickets to Paradise, as well as Take Me Home Tonight. Those are really good songs. The next toast goes, which is again, this one's big for me. This one is big. Robert Axelrod. For those who don't know, he was a voice actor, and the one thing that he did do that was paramount to me was he voice acted Lord Zed and Finster from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers franchise. Big influence in my life. I loved the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers as a kid. Just the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So definitely rest in peace to him. Next toast is Richard Williams. He was an animator for Roger Rabbit, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and Pink Panther movies. The next toast goes to Hal Prince. He was a Broadway producer who produced so many plays, such as like the West Side Story. Some big ones like Sweeney Todd and Phantom of the Opera. And I like musicals and everything. Some of them were not so much, but there are some that I really liked and everything. But it's a sad day to see him go. Next toast hits home again. Russo Taylor. She was a voice actor and everything. One of her iconic roles was she voice acted for Minnie Mouse from the Disney series. I didn't really like Mickey or Minnie and everything. I was more of a Donald guy, but still, it's still a Disney voice actor. Next toast goes to Rutger Hauer. He was an actor that in one of his most prominent roles was in Blade Runner movies and everything. So, rest in peace. Next toast goes to David Hedison. He was an actor and did a couple things, but the most important things to me was that he was a actor for James Bond movies, Live and Let Die and License to Kill. So that was always very important to me. Next toast is Denise Nickerson. She was an actress and everything, and one of her most prominent roles was that she did the very first Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, where she played, I believe it's the girl that chewed a lot of gum, if I'm correct. Yeah. So next toast goes to Martin Charnin. He was a Broadway actor, or not Broadway actor. He was a Broadway creator, and also a music producer for Annie, which the main song, "It's a Hard Knock Life," and big song for all. It's such a popular song. I mean, who doesn't know that? Next toast goes to one of the co-founders for the Ghetto Boys, Bushwick Bill, and everything. Damn, feels good to be a gangster, and damn, it's sad to see you go. Next toast goes to Tanya Mallet. She's an actress. She also was part of the James Bond franchise. She was a Bond girl named Tilly Masterson in Goldfinger. Next, next toast goes to Dick Dale. He was a very legendary guitarist. One of the most he had one of the most iconic songs ever. I forgot how it went. It's off the top of my head, but it's sad that he is gone, and yeah, he was legendary. Next toast goes to another musician, and this is Peter Tork. He was a member of the Monkees. I believe he was a synthesizer and a bass player and everything. So I'm a believer in a whole bunch of other great songs that he helped play with the Monkees and everything. Wonderful. It's sad that he is gone. Next one, and which is very unknown, Julie Adams. Also is a toast to Julie Adams and everything. She was an actress, and she starred in one of the most iconic horror movies, to date, and that was the Creature in the Black Lagoon. I remember reading a book about the Creature of the Black Lagoon as a kid, and I remember they used to show pictures of the movie set and everything, and the Creature of the Black Lagoon, especially when I was able to see it as an adult and everything, it's nice it's great to finally see that and everything. So it's rest in peace to her. The next person, a toast to the next person, and it is one of them is King Kong Bundy, a WWE wrestler, but he was part of the late WWF era and everything. Very iconic. I remember watching tapes of his matches as a kid and everything. Yeah, it's very sad to go. And the next one, of course, again, it's another part of the WWE and WWF era and everything. Mean Gene Okerlund, the iconic announcer and interviewer for the WWF era. There are just some people that you love to have on the mic, announcing people's names and announcing the winners and everything. Yeah, JR is great on the commentary and everything, but when it comes to announcing, give me Mean Gene Okerlund. And it's sad that he passed away. These last two are special toasts for me. These were one of the ones some of them that I was the most upset about, and what affected me the most out of this group. The first one I would like to say is a toast to Jan Michael Vincent. Jan Michael Vincent is an actor. He did shows. He did various roles and everything. One of them that was very iconic was Airwolf and everything. But I don't know him by Airwolf. I've actually never seen Airwolf before. I would like to actually watch Airwolf sometime. But his most iconic role, in which stuck with me throughout my entire life, has been his role in a miniseries called Winds of War. He plays a character that butts heads a lot with his father. He has a quick temper, he gets angry, and when he sees something, he sticks to it. That role stuck out to me even as a little kid. To me, when I saw him and his character, even as a little kid, I looked at him and I saw, that's me. I'm the one that does things that are extraordinary. Gets angry at my father, a lot, and butts heads with my father when it comes to things. It was a huge role, and rest in peace, Vincent. Rest in peace. And the final toast, of course, goes to Peter Mayhew, an actor, and he played the role of the greatest co-pilot any scruffy looking nerf herder could ever have. He was the actor for Chewbacca. He was iconic, and we're gonna miss you, Chewie. We're gonna miss you a lot. Rest in peace. And that is it. And that is it for today, everyone. Remember, please enjoy your evening. Don't drink too much. It is almost midnight and everything here. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a happy new year. And just remember what you have. There's someone out there that has a lot worse. Cheers. And I'll catch y'all later. See ya. Bye.